Good morning, class family. It's a thankful Thursday. Let's look at our message together. Show me that you're a team and a class family. Follow along with your eyes and listen with your ears. Use your finger to point. Ready? Start in the top right-hand corner with the date. February 20th, 2025. Dear class family, today is Thursday. We will learn a lot at school. First, we will learn letters and sounds. Next, we will do literacy centers. Then, we will review and retell a poem. After that, we will apply phonics and vocabulary in context. Last, we will describe the relationship between the illustrations and the text. Love, Miss Joyner. All right, class family, we're going to look back and reread the message. Remember, that's what good readers do. They reread. They do this so their brain can understand the words on the page. Use your finger to point. Start in the top right-hand corner with the date. I notice the month is spelled with a capital letter F, then EB period. What does that abbreviation stand for? We'll say the name of the month out loud. If you said February, you're right. Great job. Notice the capital letter F to start. Good writers and mathematicians capitalize the first letter of each month of the year because it's special and important. They also capitalize the first letter of each day of the week. Okay, readers, we're going to continue to reread from top to bottom and left to right. February 20th, 2025. Dear class family, today is Thursday. It is Thursday. It's a thankful Thursday. And I noticed here there's a capital T to start that sentence and a period at the end. Remember, good writers start sentences with capital letters and end with punctuation marks. And good writers know where to use punctuation marks within their writing. Let's review the names of the punctuation marks you'll see within our message and question for the day. Are you ready? All right, say it in Skywrite. Period at the end of telling sentences, statements, and abbreviations. Exclamation point, also called an exclamation mark, that's at the end of a sentence that shows strong feeling. Question mark at the end of question sentences, just like our question of the day. And comma. Writers know where to put a comma after the number for the date, after the greeting, after transitional words and phrases, after the closing that we have, love, and good writers know where to put a comma when listing more than a few items, including that sight word and. Okay, we will learn a lot at school. Oh, that's true, class family. And you know what? We do that every single day, working on being a portrait of a graduate. We're practicing being a great communicator and collaborator by speaking clearly with our mouths and listening with our ears. That's what good communicators do. And each day at school and kindergarten, we're working hard to be a strong listener. Remember, strong listener uses their eyes for watching, ears for listening. Mouth is silent when someone else is speaking, and body is still and in one place. Are you being a strong listener in kindergarten? All right, readers, we're going to go ahead and read these transitional words and phrases. You'll see these within the message. Good writers can sequence their writing by putting the events in order. And good readers can do the same thing with story events from beginning to end. Review these words, readers. First, next, then, after that, last. First, we will learn letters and sounds. Okay, so just like we do every single day at school in kindergarten will use so many resources. We are very grateful to have so many things to help us pump our brains with knowledge as we're becoming better readers and writers. Shout out to Benchmark Advance. We'll be using so many of your things today, including the alphabet chart. We will be reviewing the letters, sounds, pictures to match that letter, and American Sign Language. We have some resources in the classroom, electronic things online, YouTube channels, Brain Pop Junior, all sorts of things. Okay, next we will do literacy centers. We'll do literacy centers. We'll write the room. We have CBC words to write down. We have Lexia Core 5 reading program on our iPads. We're going to read books. We have some other box centers within the classroom and meeting with teachers in small groups. Then we will review and retell a poem. And remember, good readers do this as they reread, they review and retell things. So we're going to look back at getting to school. How did you get to school today? Did you take a bus? Then shout hooray! Or did you ride in a car today? If you did, then shout hooray! Did you take a train today? Then it's your turn to shout hooray! Some of you may have walked today. If you walked, then shout hooray. We get to school in different ways. We may change ways on different days. But all of us got here today. So what do we have to say? Hooray! We will be reviewing and retelling this poem by reading the words using our big book as well as the electronic version from Benchmark Advance, where it's highlighted and we can practice guiding our eyes as we read through all of the parts of the poem. And after that, we will apply phonics and vocabulary in context. We will, as we've been working on the letter U, like U, up, and umbrella. We're going to apply our phonics knowledge, blending phonemes, and vocabulary knowledge when reading a text today at school. And last, we will describe the relationship between the illustrations and the text. Love, Miss Joyner. All right, so we've been focusing on technology at home and school, and our essential question is, why do we use technology? We have been utilizing the big book, Technology at Home and School, past and present. We have this non-fiction text as well as the electronic version online. We've been learning about text features and how there are informational text features that help a reader to understand the text, such as title, illustrations, table of contents, captions, words in bold print, all sorts of things, headings. We've been learning about that. So as we review this text, we're going to see how the illustrations or the photographs and the words match up and how that can help a reader. So we're going to look back at Technology at Home. That's chapter 1 there. And then Technology at School. Remember, this is comparing the past to the present. So we'll look at chapter 1 and chapter 2 and see how describe the relationship between the illustrations and the text. So we'll look at those photographs, we'll look at the text and talk about those similarities, and we'll check out some of those differences too as we're describing, when we're describing the relationship. We'll also think, how was it in the past? How is it in the present? And we'll compare those as well, and how technology was at home and at school. It's going to be a fantastic day. Get your fans ready. Fantastic. Our question is a do you like question, and it is, do you like trees with snow? Well, do you? Think about your answer. Get ready to be a great communicator and share why. Do you like trees with snow?